Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna bring you something a little different. This time is a overview or a review of CJesim custom Mr. Doctor custom clothing. Shout out to CJ for this. Bless your heart, because you make dope clothing, and I managed to get stuff from you. So I just want to say thank you for that, because you have a really dope skill set, and people just don't appreciate that kind of stuff, but I do. So I'm hoping I can showcase it and show it some love that I feel like it deserves. So anyway, here is the Mr. Doctor set. This thing is super duper dope. It is his take on the Mezco Doctor Strange look. Well, it changes some stuff. It keeps some stuff also very traditional. And I'm going to go over the pieces that I believe I know well, because I'm actually basically previewing it for it before it's mass produced. I'm going to send it back over once it's done. But yeah, this thing is really, really dope. So anyway, let's start by first talking about the cape, and then we're going to get to the body after. But I want to talk about his cape. Now, his cape, and I don't know if you guys even picking this up. I'm going to get some light on this. It is a really nice material. It looks like there's a pattern on the inside. The way it is cloth, the way it is lined, it all looks super fantastic. Even this here, which I had folded down, can actually come up. It looks even better. You can fold it down if you want. It is fully bendy and fully posable. Even here, it is magnetized somewhat towards the eye of Agamotto. And here, it's fully articulated and fully cloth. So if you wanted to be like the movie one, where you wanted to come alive, sure, it can do that. It can spread all the way apart. You can see it has fantastic reach and range. The wingspan on this is amazing. Or you can fold it back in, and you can make it look really cool, or you can do magical stuff with it. But I overall really, really love this. And when compared to the classic one on the Mezco, still looks fantastic, but it kind of does its own thing. Whereas the Mezco one definitely has that classic look and that fold up when I take it off. And I put this on the classic Strange, because CJ showed that you can actually mix and match them. It kind of gives you that modern look, that uptake, that kind of 2019 I'm still reading comics feel, and it just looks really dope. I'm a big fan of this, the cape that it did so far. So that's really cool. So I'm going to put you off to the side for a second. I'm going to leave the cape down, and now we're going to talk about Mr. Doctor's cool costume. Now, you can actually put the sleeves down if you want, but I have them rolled up because he's also shown that in the picture that way. But let me roll these down for you so you can see them very quickly. Oop, I'm having some trouble here because I think it's, yep, there we go. So if you want him to be in full Doctor mode, you can get like a different rendition of him out of this with the sleeves down. So this is actually really cool. It is a very awesome take. It's kind of like a mix between like Marcos Martin art and just a modern take on some Kirby stuff. This is also fully posable as well, so you can have that blowing in the wind as you want. It doesn't restrict any of the articulation that was pre-existing already. He kind of just set it up to where it works well with it. So you still have your posable Strange. And even if you want to swap out the eye, he has made it so that you can actually still do it by just pulling the eye out normally. So nothing has changed as far as restricting articulation, even with the pants. As you can see here, the main body's legs are kind of still under there. So you still have that, and you still have all your articulation needs fulfilled. So this is easily one of my favorite CJesim custom goods so far, because it just has an overall awesome feel on an already great toy. Made it even better for me. So the mix between the goods and the new modern look is just really dope, especially because you don't see too many people kind of want to change around Strange. So I think his take on it is just dope. So here we have him with the cape. And I forgot to talk about this because the pattern on the inside is actually right here on the outside of the cape as well. So it's really cool pattern wise. I'm at a loss for words because I just didn't think an already cool toy can get cooler, and it just did. So this is one of those things that I'm absolutely in love with, and I really hope to take photos that really, really make it pop. Now, one of the things that extra accessories that come with is that he adds his own little effect part, which is clothing, in the form of crimson bands. are effect bands. So it's kind of like based off of what you saw in Infinity War in the movie. These are posable and malleable movement wise. So that way you can kind of just do what you want. It has Vishanti scriptures on there. So you can actually get away with doing a lot of cool magic spells if you want. And this is just overall becoming one of my favorite pieces. I can't wait to actually get my permanent set, but I want to definitely talk to you guys about this one. And like I said, you can get a different look. So like I said, I had the sleeve rolled down on one and I have it rolled up on the other. But when you roll both up, you kind of get that cool classic feel for Doctor Strange on him. And when comparing him to his normal Mezco counterpart, you kind of get something fresh and something new. His is a darker, richer blue, while the lighter one here. And I'm going to have all Doctor Strange in the photo so you'll see them. But this is something I'm really enjoying. And I know it seems like I'm endorsing it, but again, this is just my taste. I read comics a lot, and I just want to say that this is one of the doper things that I've seen when you can see something kind of just splash and live out of the page, and I'm really excited for it. So again, CJ, thank you for making this set. When I'm able to afford more, I'm going to definitely buy more of your other sets and give them some showcase love. So I want to say thank you, and I appreciate your work, and I'm very proud to showcase it. In the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little overview. I hope you enjoyed the look. And I do have more than one band. He actually includes several bands. I just showed you one of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. In the meantime, do good, be good. Thank you again, and please drink your water. Later.